Hey, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, oh my goodness, hi. I am so glad you clicked on this video because today we are talking about one of my absolute favorite topics in the entire world. Food. Yes. We are doing it. We are having the food conversation and I have so much to say, so buckle up because this is going to be a good one. I genuinely believe that food is one of the most beautiful, most joyful, most connecting things in human life. And I don't think we talk about it enough in a real, honest, and positive way. So today that is exactly what we are going to do. Let's get into it. Okay, so first I want to talk about our relationship with food. Because I think for a lot of us, and I include myself in this, our relationship with food has been complicated at some point in our lives. We live in a world that is constantly telling us what to eat, what not to eat, which foods are good, which foods are bad, what diet to follow, what diet to stop following. And honestly, it is exhausting. It is genuinely so exhausting. I spent years feeling guilty about food. Feeling like eating something I enjoyed was somehow wrong. Feeling like I needed to earn my meals or make up for them afterward. And I want to say very clearly, that is not a healthy way to live. That is not a happy way to live. Food is not the enemy. Food is fuel. Food is pleasure. Food is culture. Food is love. Food is connection. And the sooner we start seeing it that way, the better our relationship with our own bodies and our own lives becomes. So that is the foundation of everything I want to talk about today. Food is good. Eating is good. Enjoying your meals is not something you need to feel guilty about. Ever. Now let's talk about something that I find absolutely fascinating, the way food connects us to culture and to people. Think about it. Every single culture in the world has its own food. Its own flavors, its own spices, its own recipes that have been passed down through generations. And when you eat someone's food, really eat it, with curiosity and appreciation, you are learning something about who they are and where they come from. I love trying food from different cultures. It is honestly one of my favorite things to do. Going to a restaurant I've never been to before and ordering something I've never tried before and just being completely open to the experience. It is so exciting. Some of my personal favorite cuisines from around the world, and I could talk about this for hours, are Italian food, because obviously pasta and pizza are gifts to humanity and I will not hear otherwise. Japanese food, because the balance of flavors and the attention to detail is just extraordinary. Indian food, because the use of spices is unlike anything else in the world and the variety is just incredible. Mexican food, because everything is bold and fresh and full of life. And Lebanese food, because the messy culture, lots of small dishes shared at the table, is honestly my idea of the perfect meal. Every single cuisine has something unique and magical about it. And I think exploring food from different cultures is one of the easiest and most joyful ways to learn about the world without even leaving your city. Okay, let's talk about home cooking because this is something I feel really strongly about. I know that cooking at home can feel overwhelming. Especially when you're busy, when you're tired, when you've had a long day and the last thing you want to do is stand in a kitchen for an hour. I completely understand that feeling. But here's what I've learned. Cooking at home doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be a 3-course masterpiece. It doesn't have to look like something from a cooking show. It just has to be real food, made by you, with a little bit of intention. Some of my favorite quick home meals that I make all the time, a simple pasta with olive oil, garlic, cherry tomatoes, and parmesan. Done in 20 minutes and genuinely delicious. A big grain bowl with whatever grains and vegetables I have in the fridge, a soft boiled egg on top and a really good dressing. A simple stir fry with noodles, vegetables, soy sauce, sesame oil, and a little chile. Quick, satisfying, and so tasty. The thing about cooking at home that I love the most is that you are in control. You know exactly what is going into your food. You can adjust the flavors to exactly what you like. And there is something really deeply satisfying about eating something that you made yourself. Even if it's simple. Even if it's imperfect. There is pride in it. And honestly, cooking can be really therapeutic. Putting on some music, chopping vegetables, stirring something on the stove. It's actually a really lovely way to decompress after a busy day. Now I want to talk about something a little bit different, eating mindfully. Because I think this is something that most of us have completely forgotten how to do. When was the last time you sat down for a meal and just ate? No phone, no TV, no scrolling, no watching something. Just you and your food. For most people the answer is, honestly, I can't remember. We eat on autopilot. We eat while we're distracted. We eat fast. We barely taste what we're eating. And then we feel strangely unsatisfied even after a full plate of food, because our brain never really registered that we ate. Mindful eating is just the practice of slowing down and paying attention to your food. It doesn't have to be a whole spiritual thing. It's just, look at your food. Smell it. Take a proper bite. Chew it. Taste the flavors. Notice what you like about it. When I started doing this, even just for my morning breakfast, sitting without my phone, I started enjoying food so much more. I started feeling more satisfied after meals. I started noticing flavors I'd been completely missing before because I was too busy rushing. It sounds so simple because it is simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. Give it a try and see how it changes the way you experience a meal. Let's also talk about food and emotions. Because I think this is something really important that we don't discuss openly enough. A lot of us use food for comfort. And I want to say, that is completely human and completely normal. Food has always been connected to comfort and safety and warmth. There is nothing wrong with eating something delicious because it makes you feel good. The issue is only when food becomes the only way we cope with difficult emotions. When we eat not because we're hungry or because we're enjoying it, but because we're trying to avoid feeling something. When it starts to feel out of control or like something we feel ashamed of. If that resonates with you at all, I just want to say, you are not alone. And it is worth talking to someone about it. A therapist, a nutritionist, a trusted friend. Because you deserve to have a peaceful, happy relationship with food. And that is genuinely possible. It takes time, but it is possible. Food should feel good. Eating should feel good. And you deserve that. Okay, I want to end on something really fun, my personal food confessions. Because we've been so serious and thoughtful, and now I just want to have a laugh. First confession, I could eat pasta every single day of my life and I would be completely happy. Every day. Morning, noon, and night. Pasta forever. No regrets. Second confession, I am obsessed with breakfast food at any time of day. Scrambled eggs and toast at 9 p.m.? Yes. Pancakes for lunch? Absolutely. Breakfast is a feeling, not a time. Third confession, I judge restaurants by their bread. If the bread is good, I know the meal is going to be good. If the bread is sad and stale, I get nervous. Bread tells you everything. Fourth confession, I have strong opinions about how certain foods should be eaten and I will die on this hill. Crisps should be eaten one at a time, not a handful. Pizza should be folded in half. And cold leftover pasta is somehow better than fresh pasta the night before, and I cannot explain why, but I know it to be true. And fifth confession, I am absolutely that person who photographs their food before eating it. I know. I know. But it looks so beautiful and I just need a moment to appreciate it, okay? Food is one of the great joys of life. It nourishes us, it connects us, it comforts us, it brings people together around a table. It tells stories about who we are and where we come from. And it tastes amazing. Which is really the most important part. I hope this little conversation today made you think about food a little differently. Or appreciate your next meal just a little bit more. Or maybe just made you hungry, in which case, go eat something delicious and enjoy every single bite. If you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up, it genuinely helps so much. Leave me a comment below and tell me your favorite food or your most controversial food opinion, because I am absolutely ready for that conversation. Subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell so you never miss a video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye loves. Go eat something amazing.
Like and subscribe.